Darrell, from the commentary box, that seemed a cruel blow to concede so late on.
Yeah, it was. We certainly were nowhere near our best today. I thought it was a very robust second ball game, to be honest with you. You've got to credit Shrewsbury for them. That's why they dig out the results they do. We're disappointed in the goals we've conceded so from our perspective, but we'll dust ourselves down and go again.
Was one of the reasons you're not at your best today because you're up against the side third in the table?
Yeah, certainly, and I think you've got to give them a lot of credit. They're very good at what they do, and they ground it out. From our perspective, we never got our football really going, albeit on a very difficult pitch as it is at the minute. But that's not an excuse. But we never really got our game, and it sort of played into their hands to a certain aspect. But they played at times better than us with the ball as well. So disappointed, but certainly, where we are as a football club at the minute, new additions coming into the squad, it's going to take a little bit of time to evolve and get them doing what we want them to do out there.
What was on your mind at half time? It was a game of few chances, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and to be honest with you, I don't really like seeing my team not be on the front foot, and it was a scruffy, scrappy game, so we was always going to search for answers, and they score a set piece, and we get back into it. Then we had a great ball delivering the ball that we should maybe get on the end of and put it in the net. Got a bit of territory back in the game, but it was a scruffy game of football, and they just edged it, unfortunately for us.
Yeah, the goal sparked the game into life. It seemed to change after that.
It did. Just think we, at times, when we've took care of the regain or on the first regain, we've looked after the ball, and that's given us a bit of impetus. We didn't do enough of that today, and that's credit to them to a certain extent. They defended superbly as a team, but we didn't get hold of the football or get enough impetus in the game to get the territory, even though we probably had a bit more possession than them, to get the territory to create more chances, and that's why they're one of the meanest defences in the league, and they're good at what they do. So credit to them, but we're disappointed as a whole.
Their second winning goal appeared to be in slow motion. How did you view it from the dugout?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Bernard's got isolated one-on-one with a wide player. Obviously, Bernard's I think we've got to get out there and support Bernard a little bit quicker, if I'm honest with you, to give him a little bit of support. He should never get the delivery in. So from our perspective, the cross should never come in the box. And disappointing thing for me is it's come from, the two goals have come from set plays, and the second one's a second phase, which in general would be defending superb of late. So we'll get on that and get working on the insufficiencies of what we wasn't good at today, and get working and ready for a good week on the training ground.
Yeah, I thought a positive is your lads stood up for a battle. It was a battle out there.
Yeah, there is. They're a game set, and to be honest with you, that's the way the home games are going to be at the minute. I think anybody can see the state of, you've got to play the conditions, and certainly not using the conditions as an excuse, but we've got to play the pitch as how we can play it. I brought in a couple of very technical, gifted players in Kyle Bennett and Bernard, and Tony Craig's obviously a more robust defender, but we've got to do what we can do to get results and win as many games from now to the end of the season. So, but if you'd have said at the start of the year you'll pick up 12 points out of 7 games, I'd have been delighted with that. So we'll take the knock back tonight. We'll take it on the chin and get back to work Monday.
How did the new boys do, Tony and Carl, in the second half?
Yeah, Tony, you can see what he's going to be about. Know what he's going to be about. No nonsense defender. Kyle, he showed glimpses. I know what they're going to produce, but we've got to bed them into the squad, into the team. It takes a little bit of time, and we'll get working on the things we need to get work on. And it comes a point, and I've said it a few times this season, where we've come a long way in a short space of time, and now it's about evolving it. And that evolve won't necessarily, we're going to get some knocks along the way. I'll tell you that out for now. He certainly wasn't getting carried away with a good January. We've got a lot of hard work to do from now to the end of the season to set it up, try and finish as high as possible up the league as possible, and then regroup again and bring some more additions in the summer and go again and evolve with it, because it's a very unforgiving league, and we're going to need a lot of work to make ourselves a top team.
And how close or far away are you from teams like Shrewsbury at the moment then?
No, it's not a million miles away. I mean, it's fine lines, the game, isn't it? There's nothing in the game today, so most of the games in this division are fine lines. It's just, I think, the better teams, and they find a way to win a little bit better than what we have. We've got exactly the same amount of wins as what we had at this point last season. It's just the fact that we haven't. Of late, we've done it quite well, but of late we haven't picked up enough draws, or in the gritty games early in the season we didn't pick up enough points of where we stand. So we can just keep working on that, and like I say, another busy week on the training page.
Thank you.
Thank you.